Good morning from Villafranca, not sure how you say it. Today is a 21 kilometre day to Las Herrerias, and it is day 31, and today is the 2nd of September. There's a moderate rain warning today, high humidity, quite high temperatures. It's actually really warm right now, so unlike the fantastic walking conditions that I've talked about almost every single day, today the walking conditions are not so fantastic. So the challenge will be to keep dry and keep cool. This is a little view of Villafranca from the bridge. I haven't taken a lot of photos because it's kind of pouring with rain. This sign reminded me that my great-grandfather William Sutherland was on his way out of Villafranca and on his way to Corunna. So I'm following the lovely shells on the concrete path by the road out of Villafranca. Makes really good walking. Hard on the knees, but good walking. I'm going to swing around. Look, she's right behind me. Right behind me. Look at all this loveliness. And walking ahead of me is Michelle from Sydney. That's her bag. And this was our view from the bus stop where we stopped to have a drink and something to eat in lieu of coffee. The path continued, separated from the road, and the road was not at all busy. So in the pouring rain, it made for very easy walking. Okay, so it's about 2 kilometres to the next town where there's coffee and shelter, and I have got both my coat and my umbrella happening, pack cover of course, because the rain is now really coming down. It's not as heavy as it was a few minutes ago. I wouldn't even have dared pull out my camera, my phone, but yes, it's a pretty steady rain. And I've got another 12 kilometres to walk, so I think I'm going to be pretty wet by the end of the day. I'm very happy to see some shelter and some coffee coming into view. A selfie and a statue on the way out of Travadello. Look, it looks like New Zealand. The rain, of course, helps make it look like New Zealand. Look at those bikes. Whew, they're getting wet. Can you spot the mushrooms in the field? I have never seen so many mushrooms in one field. I've arrived at a huge truck stop. Cars everywhere. But I can't stop, I don't think. I'm just going to get wetter and wetter. And I need to get where I need to get. But I can't find the trail. 174 k's to Santiago, but hopefully only 6 more kilometres to my final resting place for the day. Another wee town, and the rain has started to drop off a bit, so it's just falling lightly. It's just sort of a light drizzle, but a lovely little place that we're about to walk through. I stopped under a tree for a while because it is coming down. No question, it is wet. So I think this is the last wee town, Rutelan, before my town. So I think I may only have about 1.5 kilometres to go. I don't think those stop gates are working too well. There's a lot of water running, and you can see that very much more comes off those hills and they'll be lapping up onto this road. Woohoo! Finally, first sight of my town. Boy, am I happy to see Las Herrerias. Hope that's how you say it, but I'm happy. That was a bit of a false sign back there because I've walked another kilometre and we're really only just here now. Ooh, that water's coming up. I didn't get a photograph of my resting place for the night because it was still pouring with rain when I arrived, and I was wet and everything I was holding was wet. But I had a wonderful evening in the hostel, a wonderful dinner with Debbie from Sydney. We spent the evening solving the problems of the world and planning our next adventure.